Life is too short to play small. You were designed for big things. You are listening to the Big Design Energy Podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I unexpectedly took a little time off of recording and releasing episodes, but it was much needed, right? We all need a little break. I am going to go against the grain here, and while a lot of people are working on being more consistent, I am going to work on being less consistent. So I'm not really going to work on it. I'm just going to go with the flow. So you'll get an episode when you get an episode. Today's episode is going to be all about gratitude. Now, I feel especially this time of year, we just wrapped up Thanksgiving. We have all of the holidays coming up, and it's just hashtag grateful, thankful, blessed, right? It can get a little cheesy. It can get a little commercialized, whatever you want to say. But gratitude is so important. We see this everywhere. There's daily gratitude journals. There's always something to be grateful for. Just this idea of gratefulness being touted as something that catapults you to the next level. It's one of those mind fucks where in order to get what you want, which you don't have, you have to be grateful for what you do have. Ultimately, I believe this is because gratitude works complementary to attachment and acceptance. So when we are grateful for this moment right now, me recording this episode for you, I have the birds chirping like crazy outside. It is amazing. The weather is perfect. I am not attached to what the weather is going to be like 30 minutes from now or what it was like yesterday, right? I have accepted it. And whether it was pouring rain or, 115 degrees like it is sometimes in Arizona, I accept it. And so this gratefulness idea, this tip that is shared, I feel like a lot of times the resistance, the pushback, the questions your mind gives you of, okay, well, I really have nothing to be grateful for. Like, all of this is going to shit. Everything's going wrong in my life. My job's not right. My relationships aren't right. My family's not right. My money isn't right. My love life, whatever. It is the opposite of acceptance. It is the opposite of unattachment. And the truth is, we cannot change anything. We cannot do anything to get us out of the situation we are in. That's the kicker, right? It does not matter what you do. Whatever you need to go through, you will go through. If you need to continually be aware, well, if you're not aware and you just need to continually be triggered to hope to trigger this awareness of whatever issue's coming up, then that's going to continue coming up. It's when we take this moment to reflect, to be present, reflect in the present, to be aware of what is going on, whether it's something beautiful or whether you might call it a shit show, right? It's just this moment of being fully present and being grateful, because we cannot see the bigger picture. We cannot see how in 6 months, a year, 5 years, 20 years, this moment, the purpose of this moment. I can't tell you. You don't know. Your mind doesn't know. It's going to try and tell you that it knows. But reality is, the only thing you have to do is just be grateful in this moment. So, a lot of gratefulness exercises, thankfulness exercises. Like, what are you thankful for this year? What are you thankful for? Who are you thankful for? Let's forget about those. You can participate to a degree when you're with family, of course. You don't just need to say, fuck all y'all, or whatever. But what are you grateful for in this moment? And it's everything and nothing, right? It's just the pure acceptance of where you are right now. And that awareness, that acknowledgement is what's going to naturally magnetize you, naturally drive you to where you are supposed to be. Right? You can do all of the things. Like, you can hustle, you can work in a haste, like overwhelmed, stressed, like I have to finish this project. If I don't release this offer that I said I was going to release by today, then the world's going to crumble and everything's going to crumble. And we have this frantic energy, and we're trying to control, we're trying to manipulate the future through the present, but the future doesn't exist. So that is not going to work out where we need. That's not going to take us where we need to be. It's just going to keep taking us to situations and experiences where we have either very similar, experiences, or different ones that just once again reinforce that we are not living the way we want to live. And so when you take a step back, when you realize that it doesn't matter if you do it or if you don't do it, if you're supposed to do it, you will do it. There's no way around it. You can't avoid it. That is how you get to where you want to be, how you use gratefulness, gratitude to get you from point A to point B. But if all you ever truly have is this moment, why would you want to spend it any other way besides full acceptance? Especially once you really, really understand that you cannot change this world, anyone else, these patterns. You just become aware of it. And then when you're aware of it and you realize the shitstorm that follows, then you no longer do it. But that gratitude, try and base it more in the present moment. I'm telling you, this is a game changer. And I feel gross when I say that, because that's so like my 5 steps to use gratitude to make your life better, which I'm not not trying to do. It's not my vibe anymore. You literally do not have to do anything. But this episode's about gratitude. I thought it was very important to talk about. I've been thinking about this for a while. I knew the holiday seasons were coming up. I see this talk. I even, sat down with my family on Thanksgiving and what are you thankful for? And can you guess what I said? I said I am thankful for this moment right now with you all. Like, there's nothing else. I can't be thankful that we're going bowling the next day because I don't know for sure what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing in an hour. All I am grateful for is this moment right now. That's what I've come to realize is this kind of backdoor secret about gratitude is really the acceptance of where you are right now. And again, the lack of attachment. Because you want to make more money, you want to get a promotion, you want to fall in love, you want to buy a house, you want to whatever up level you want to do. If you are too attached to the present, then you won't get what you want. If you're too attached to the future, which does not exist, you won't get what you want. So this is a a different way to wrap your mind around gratitude. Because although we don't follow the mind, although we don't listen to the mind, like I said, the mind is going to try and tell us it knows what's going to happen in the future, but it doesn't. But the mind still is a valuable tool, and how we help get the mind on board in a good way on our side is the gratitude in the present moment. That secret sauce. The acceptance of, I'm sitting here recording this episode and there is nowhere else I would rather be. Because I know I'm supposed to be here right now. There are so many things to be grateful for because at any given moment, you could be doing, thinking, saying a variety, like an infinite number of different things. The fact that I'm able to speak, I am grateful for. There are some people who are not able to communicate with words. And I'm not trying to get so bullshitty, deep, philosophical, but no matter what you are going through, if you think you are going through too much, there's always a moment available for gratitude, and that moment is right now. If you are going through a shitstorm, be grateful that you are finally aware of the message this shitstorm has been probably for a while trying to share with you. And when you release that need to control, the attachment to a certain outcome that you think is best, that you think whatever that identity you have attached yourself to should look like, should be, whatever role you should play, whatever mask you are wearing, when you release that attachment and that need to put on a show, to care about what others think, if they will understand you, be grateful that you are aware of it all going on. And trust that your higher self, your higher power, divineness, whatever you want to call it, is guiding you. All you have to do is listen, not to your mind. Sounds weird if you haven't tried it, but I promise it will all work out. I would love to hear your thoughts on my take on gratitude, and if you've ever thought of it that way before. Whatever you're doing, I hope you are having an amazing moment right now. Thank you for listening to Big Design Energy. Please share with your friends, share on social media if this resonated with you today. Rate, review, and subscribe